If you listen carefully, you can hear the cricket. We have a cricket down here somewhere protecting things. Where is he? He's over in this corner. Hope the spiders don't get him. Alright, so I've got to clear off some area. One of the challenges with momentum and working with multiple people in this house, and this table is in big demand, I need to put these orders out so that banana peeler can pack them. We got to get rid of this stuff. Today on The Crazy Picker Life with Wheeler, Dealer, and Banana Peeler. Welcome, fellow pickers and would-be adventurers. It's neon-capped Dealer with the Crazy Picker Life Wednesday morning edition. Okay, I feel like I'm starting to get geared up. Starting to project my voice. Woo! Okay, so I cleared this area off. I was hoping Wheeler would get to it before I had to. I went and backpedaled a little bit and fixed that wall switch I was supposed to fix on Monday. It was on my list, but just because it's on the list doesn't mean it gets done right away. So the table is cleared off. This is where Banana Peeler stages his orders. There's the stuff. And I've got a special project for him. I've got somebody who wants to get a discount and buy 3 lenses. So I'm going to let Banana Peeler pull those lenses for me. Then we're going to measure the weight and see what kind of deal we can give them. Some of the lenses, these oddball ones, these little ones, let me see if I can grab one here. This is a sort of a representation. Some of them sell right away, just like anything, and some of them sit around for years. And this hobbyist bought a bunch from us before. Denmark, Indonesia, Germany, I'm not sure where he's from, Russia. But we'd be glad to make him a package deal. So we got to do that and get the orders started. On with the day. There's Banana Peeler. He's going to get it done.
Yeah.
Got to find those lenses and get a few orders that trickled in. Don't like the word trickle. And then I am starting to look at this. This looks like an extension set that's pretty good shape in there. That should be 10 bucks plus shipping. There's a thermometer that should be 10, 15, 20 plus shipping, new in there for developers. Here's a cam mic from SEMA, $10 or more plus shipping. I don't know if I can test it. There are ways around that. A couple of developer tanks. Those go pretty good. That's going to be 20, 30 bucks. I think one of them is new in there. Don't know what the heck this thing is, but I got all these accessories that are relatively new along with this developer lot. Some of these things are good. Some of these are 40 bucks average because people had them, they want to replace them, they have them, they're broken, whatever. They're useful. I don't have any idea if that's a crapshoot or not, but I like those kind of things. I'll have to pull it out and see what's going on in there. We tried to sell this one alone and it didn't sell. Now we have another new one and a used one. We just keep making the lots bigger. And microsight, another one of these crazy light bending do jiggers. These are some developing supplies of one kind or another. Negative protectors. I might be able to sell those in a lot since a lot of times those things aren't made anymore. And I looked this one up, some sort of charger that still has a mild following. And then here's probably a pretty good one, illuminated magnifier. These come in all different quality levels and many different types. I listed one yesterday, similar. Whoa, I'm in the light. I listed one similar yesterday that was a $40 thing or something. Wow, That puts out some pretty good night light too. I don't even know how that shows up on my screen. It's pretty washed out. All right, we're gonna get out running here pretty soon. So I gotta wrap some things up before then. So we went on a 6-week vacation, 4 of it in Charleston, South Carolina area last November. That was great. I pretty much left my computer and my phone and my camera behind, but the boys did do a race here. In downtown Charleston for Turkey Day. That was a lot of fun. See if I can pull Wheeler out here for you. I tried to find the other 2 boys and I could not find them in this mess. Wheeler's right. Let's see if we can find him here. Shoot. He's in there. There he is. He's right there. And he actually wasn't training too much, but I don't know, he had a lot of fun and finished like, I don't know, there's hundreds of people there. He finished in the top 20 or something like that. There were some fast 5-minute flat runners there, but he did pretty good and had a lot of fun. So I'm going to continue to search for a few pictures from our 6-week trip. There are a few out there. I'll have to see what I can find. So, did that get you ready for a workout? I'm ready.
Look better with clay.
Alright, so we made it down to the track. We got a shoe discussion going on. Boys are recovering from their first 400. 1 lap around. We're doing some 400s today. Got some dancers here, I guess. So they're going to come down and we're doing 8. So I did the mile warm-up. I may do a couple of these. I'm more like a player coach now, where I just try to stay in shape. I used to be very competitive. I still am, but when you get older. So short story, 50th birthday was a few weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, and we just got back from a 2-week vacation, working vacation. It was equal working and lots of driving and all that. And on my 50th birthday, I decided to come down the track here with Wheeler and try to do 50 miles, which is 200 laps, 50 miles, run, walk. And I was, it probably was not the best day, and we only did 40, and it took a long time. Only 40. We only did 40 miles, 160 laps. So happy birthday to me. Woo! Okay, so here's their second one. 72, 73, good job. And we got Banana Peeler, 78, 79, 80. His first one was 73. I'm trying to slow these guys down a little bit. 86, 87, 88, good job, Benjamin. So I got Wheeler here. Whoop.
Hey, I'm in the phone cam vlog.
So the boys are doing 8 and Wheeler ran too fast for everybody, so now he's retired.
Retired from the tire sport forever. That's it. That's it. Running's over again.
How's the
back in 10 years?
How's the momentum going for you?
Feeling good.
Good.
All in all, pretty good.
Like those short answers.
Yep.
So does everybody else. Okay, I got to get these guys on their lap. See those guys, Wheeler and Elizabeth, have very similar personalities. All right, boys, last one. How are you feeling?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Pretty easy day.
Yeah.
You guys are in shape, super duper shape. Banana Peeler will be turning 14.
Yeah.
And Ben is a solid 12. Race in 3 weeks, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let me see if I can do this. Have all my hands figured out. On your mark. Last one. Get set. Go. There you go. So some people might say, how the heck are you going to list your own stuff then? Or what are you doing? Why aren't you listing your own stuff? Well, I still am cherry picking $100 items and $50 items and good profit items everywhere I go. We just haven't been going quite as many places. We've been really focused and concentrated on trying to address the mound of stuff. So business models change, ours will change again. It's changed a lot over the 10 years that we've been doing this. And to answer another question, heck yeah, I pay Wheeler. You think he works for free? He makes more than I do sometimes. Heading over to the post office, and I've got Samuel along. Are we going to go on a short, quick pick and stop today? We'll do a quick pick and stop here today too. Not too many orders today. I think I was at 14 or 15. The problem is that Endicia, my label address checker postage machine thing, is hung up, so I can't even sign in. So I think I only got 8 or 9 packed, and then when we got back from running, it ain't working. So that's never good. That happens once in a while. Typically it's out for 2-3 hours and then you have to get it back going. So that's fun. Let's see what we find at the pick. Nothing today. Old flea market, haven't been in there too many times in the last few weeks. I'm gonna start going again once a week just to look in there and see if we can find anything. I'm really not hurting for items to list, so I've been sort of ignoring rummage sales and sort of ignoring everything. I need to go and look and just continue to pick the best stuff. That's hard. I like to buy everything, so it's hard only picking the best stuff, so I have to be very disciplined, right? Back home. Okay, back in the office. We're gonna wrap some things up here. It's funny how when you have a contest, an in-office goal of hitting a certain amount of listings and a certain amount of dollars listed, if you take it seriously and think about it and map it out and whatever, that takes priority and a lot of things stack up. So today being Wednesday, 4th day on the contest, I can feel certain things stacking up, and that pressure, you can only go so far with it, so I've got to follow up on some things. I think what pushed me over is my postage thing not working for a couple hours, and I wanted to get 5 or 6 more orders out, so I'm gonna have to go pack those. It is working again. So a couple quick questions came in. I tried to answer them back at the track. I think I had too much wind noise, so I'm not going to put in duplicate answers, but it'll either be this one or the other one or a combination of both. So editing is funny, right? A couple questions came in. I'm just going to pick out a few. There's been a lot of good ones. We'll have a question and answer thing. Jeanette says, do you pay Wheeler to list for you? Yes. He gets paid quite well. There was a big change in his contract, and we renewed his contract, and he's basically in charge of his own future. The more we sell, the more he makes. Another comment came in from Jim about how allocating expenses and all that kind of good stuff. You know, I'm the manager of throughput, and as our business changes, what we buy and how much inventory we have and who's working with me in this business, as the manager of throughput, I have to pull all the different strings to try to get things sold and listed and out of here. And so I've got to use my time wisely. I've got to make sure that the right amount of my time goes and I make some money on that. That would be good. So what I list doesn't really matter. I have to list what needs to go. And I think going out and just picking plum pieces of things I want will be enough for me right now. But I definitely like to buy stuff, and I definitely like to list certain things, but as the director of throughput, currently I've got to get the camera stuff on the lot up end and the lower end and the onesie twosie and the oddball end. I got to get that stuff out, and I got to get the good stuff sorted, and I got to get that to Wheeler, and Wheeler's got to get that out. Mr. Sadie's curious about eBay changes and if anything like free returns or any of that has affected our business. Oh yeah, all that stuff affects it. I'm listing sales today. I put some items up for sales. One of the things that kind of irks me is they changed the put things on sale platform, and we have 2,500 items on one of our camera channels. Most of the time I like to put them all on sale, where I used to be able to just make a sale for all 2,500 items. Now we have to have 500 items at a time. There's a way around it. It's just more intensive, and you know, eBay continues to try things, move ahead, make changes, always changes. I'm a little skeptical and haven't signed up for the guaranteed delivery thing yet, and I know if I don't, one of two things will happen. We won't show up as well in search results against people that do it, and or the guaranteed delivery thing will just go away eventually. So we'll see what happens. So what was the other one? Free returns or whatever. You know, we always have a percentage of returned items, and you just have to deal with them as a percentage. If all your stuff's being returned, that's a problem. If too high of a percentage of stuff is returned, that's a problem. So you have to keep your eye on that. I don't like paying extra shipping or anything more than I have to. We changed our return window to 30 days a while back, and I haven't noticed a considerable change in the amount of returns percentage wise. I never like returns, but okay, so director of throughput has to go do some things. Packing is, I don't know what it is, but I got it done. So banana peeler packs typically in the morning, and then I give them a break if there's any other orders that come in, and then nobody packs typically at night, and we just let them till the next day. Always trying to get stuff out. There, I'm caught up. Oh, what's this stuff? Oh, that's stuff we're pulling out of inventory. That's stuff I need to stock on the shelf. This is some of that rolly stuff that Wheeler will be working on shortly. These are sort of the pile-ups that are happening here. This is some items that somehow fell through the cracks and are not listed anymore, so we'll have to figure out what to do with there. Those are some more that need to be shelved so that we can do something. There comes a sale in, 78 bucks. There you go. Junk box and partial junk box, and cool book that I need to find a home for. And then I need to get all this stuff put away and bring out 10 more items. So that seems like a lot of stuff to do. It's not that bad. I hope 20 minutes I should have that all taken care of. Maybe a little longer to find 10 more items, depending on how many, depending on how many more are there. There's some more items. Let's see if we can do this. There's some more items that need to be looked at that have been sitting in our inventory for too long. And then, after supper, it's back to listing. Whew, busy days. And just like that, we have 10 more very obscure items. There's a darkroom clock, tested, does work. Darkroom beakers, graduated cylinders. A Topcon Bessler, nice leather, non-smelling, high-end camera bag. We don't sell a lot of bags, but that one should be $24.99, $30 plus shipping. Somebody's asking $70. They may or may not get it. Specialty item, some kind of photographic heat shield vest thing, some kind of proofing tray. where you put your photography proofs in there and show them off. There's a whole bunch of paper. If these were sealed boxes, it'd be better. They are taped shut, and photographic paper, once you open it, has some problems. So I'm not going to open them. I'm going to sell it by weight and by title. And, you know, if I get 15 bucks plus shipping for all of it, great. If it was sealed, some of the boxes would be $15, $20, $30 each. But it is what it is. These are kind of neat. Some high-end bellows. Now, I don't know what these are going to go for, but if these are mint and in the system that they're supposed to be in, they go for $100, $200, $300 the way these sit. If I get 50 for the pair, I'd be pretty excited. An adjustable vinegator. I don't know what the heck that is. Who cares? It does sell. These little clasp pieces on here have some marketability, and again, these things are with some bellows, and so my ability to describe those is as good as most people who put them up there. We'll see what happens. And here's a miscellaneous bellows lot. If I act like I don't know what I'm doing, it's because I don't, and I don't care. Moving stuff out, hopefully, one way or another. Okay, progress has been made. I had 4 boxes this side stacked against our cabinet here. There's a typewriter I need to list. 2 typewriters I need to list. Big and ugly and works, and little and old and is what it is. And then we've got some more cases that are listed. Here's our small parts cabinet. We used to have that in the other place and had lens caps and belt buckles and filters and all kinds of stuff in it. I had 4 of these boxes. I'm just about through them. Then I go back to the back room and start digging around. All right. Okay, well, I've got my listing done for mostly for tonight. If I feel like I can do it, I'm going to list a couple more after I edit this video. Late night hair going. Gonna need a trim. Oh, my goodness sakes. Summer hair needs to be a little shorter. So, getting in the swing of listing. Today's day 4 in our momentum contest in-house here, and feeling it a little bit, you know, trying to get in a new rhythm. The videos, that's a new rhythm again. I got some other good stuff here to list, but we're hanging in there. We're going to keep going on it. Appreciate you watching. I'm going to get this video out, and tomorrow will be another day. Tomorrow will be Thursday. Whew. I had a good meeting with Wheeler. Tonight we talked about some incentives and some prizes and some things where we can have some fun with this. Try to keep it fresh and you know, push through the days that are a little harder and pull through the good days. Pick well, list often, and if you're in the momentum contest, list often times 2. Deeler out.
Hey, Wheeler.
Deeeler Production.